everyone. So today I'm sharing my stash box. This is the March 2023 box from Reb's Fab Stash. So in this box are going to be a lot of fun sewing and quilting projects. I love this box. It is jam-packed full every month with a lot of fun stuff to sew. So let's take a look at the March box. All right, so here we go. Here's the March box. Yes, there's tape on it. I covered up my address and everything. So when we open it up, we have some paperwork here that is my invoice and everything like that. And then the contents are all wrapped up nicely. I'm going to go ahead and open it up and grab out the pamphlet that tells me all about this month's box. And then we also have our recipe of the month. This is Irish soda bread. All right. So in this, it'll tell me everything we have to work on. And if you saw, Reb's Fab Stash did listen to everybody, and they're going to be doing their block of the month and showing us how to put it into a quilt. So we'll be able to work on the blocks for the month and then bring it all together at some point. So I think that's really fun that they decided to do that. So I'm going to go through these one at a time, a little bit different than I normally do. So, all right, so let's take a look one at a time. You can see here, it lets us know all the fabrics included, and they are by P&B Textiles. I like when they tell us the fabrics, because if we really like them, then we can grab them again. So that is nice. So these are the flowers, and we have a pattern here. So I wonder, this is beautiful. This is perfectly spring. So I wonder if this flower is the same one that we're going to be working on. This is gorgeous. This is something I would love to make for spring. What do you think? It's kind of like you got a little bonus here. I love that. So we can watch a tutorial by scanning the QR code, but it looks like we are going to be able to make 2 of these, which is nice, and then in 2 different colors. So let's see the fabrics that we have for it. So a note from Christy. Hello, my lovelies. It's Christy from Reb's Fab Stash. Are you ready to see what's waiting for you in the secret stash garden? This month, we start a new chapter with our stash boxes. The blocks will now be a cohesive project that will finish in the fall as a small lap quilt. Each month, you will receive a different section of the project. So that's really cool. So like I said, they all build together now. I love that. So we got the pattern would be, I'm guessing, in here, because it looks like we don't have anything else for the pattern. So we are going to be looking for this specific pattern inside the book. So I think that will be fun, because then we have all these other ones to make as well. So this looks like it's enough for the center of the flower, the yellow. Then we have blue, and it's kind of textured, so it isn't a solid for the blue flower. And then purple. And then we kind of have that cream or beige for the background. Lovely. I think this will be a fun block to make. I also like that once we learn it, we could work on these other blocks to make a quilt, and then these are going to add up together with the rest of the blocks to make a quilt. So what do you think about that? I really like that they switched this to kind of these block of the months, not just be a project that's a one-off, but to come together as an actual quilt at some point. And plus, having all the fabrics provided is really, really helpful too. So what I'm curious as to how these are going to build, if they're all going to be florals as we work on it or other things. You know, and it's so nice that we get the fabric for the block of the month. That's, I think, unique to this box. So do you want to see these flowers done? I'm kind of curious by it. So let's see them finished. So here is the finished block of the month block. This is the flower number 1 block. I did it in the purple and in the blue. Very cute blocks. pretty easy to fit together. It's just a lot of stitch and flip. So if you're comfortable with that, you would be able to finish this block. All right, so next up we have a thread catcher project. I'm really curious about this because I have not seen this project before. It's so cute that a hoop is used to kind of hold it up. What do you think? Maybe you've already seen something like this before, but I haven't. All right, so thread catcher pattern and hoop included. So we got a little pattern here and then all of our fabrics and the hoop. All right, and it does tell us here all of the fabrics that are in this package so that if you love them, you can grab them as well. I feel like this is a little new to the box. It hasn't been this clear before, and I'm really loving this aspect. Maybe I've missed it before, but I really like that they're including that. So here's the pattern for what we'll be making. That's so cute. It says, eat up your scraps with this fun and easy project. So I love this because we can buy some more hoops if we really like this project. And now we have the pattern for it. And I'm always looking for ways to use up scraps. So there's the hoop. So let's look at the fabric. And we did also get the interfacing for this as well. So everything to make this project is here aside from thread and, you know, a way to sew it together. This is gorgeous. I know not everybody likes kind of this shiny gold. I can't think of what it's referred to, but you know what I mean. But I do love the design, and I love the dragonflies. The design and dragonflies are really, really cute. So that'll be fun lining to this project. And then here are all of our fabrics that will kind of give it that scrappy feel. Like our smaller pieces, we have the green, and they all have that gold kind of flake look to it. It'll go together nicely. Definitely leave a nice little pop in your sewing room. So thread catcher, this will be perfect. It doesn't look like it'll be too big, something that you can easily just keep beside your sewing machine to throw your threads in as you snip them. So I love this project. I'm excited to make it. Do you want to see it all finished? Let's take a look. So here is the thread catcher all finished. Now I actually think if you wanted to make this project and didn't have any hoops, you could definitely do it without leaving the hoop on. It is a pretty sturdy little bag without the hoop. It definitely makes it a little cute and a little interesting with it, but it was a very quick project and a lot of fun to put together. All right, and then our last project is this braided rainbow table runner. And we also have a tutorial here to watch as well. Now, this isn't the last item in the box, but it is the last project. So let's take a look at what all we got for this braided rainbow table runner. Definitely a rainbow feel. I've actually really wanted to work on a braid before. I just saw Sew Becca post one, and it's something that I've really wanted to make. So I'm kind of excited to have that push to give it a try. So here is all of our info on putting this braid together. Couple pages here, so it should be nice and detailed. The finished size is approximately 40 by 15 inches. And so let's take a look at all of the fabric. So we have some gorgeous purples. I mean, we're going to have all the colors, right? Because it says it's a rainbow. But just so you can get an idea of all of the fabrics we have here to make this project. So how fun is that? Ton of fabric here to complete this. And then we have our background fabric there. So gorgeous, gorgeous fabrics. And again, the provided fabrics are all listed here for us. So if you want to grab more, so you could make this bigger, you could put some of the braids going, you know, in different directions and make it into a larger quilt if you would like to. I love that they are providing the fabrics, or at least making it much easier to see how what the provided fabrics are. So this is definitely another project that I am going to enjoy working on. It's something that I've wanted to try out for a while now, so I'm really excited to have a really good reason to try it out. So what do you think? Do you want to take a look at it all finished? Yeah, I do. I'm so excited to give this project a try. So let's see it. All right, and then here is the braided rainbow table runner. This was the largest project in the box, and it too was pretty easy to put together and a lot of fun to sew. It's the first time I did a braided project, and I really enjoyed it. It was pretty nice and easy sewing. Now, I do want to point out that the binding for this project was also available in the kit. The only thing I'll need to add on is the backing fabric for this project. All right, and as I said, there were some other items in this box as well as all of the projects. So we got a bonus fat quarter, and we got some Rebs Fab Stash swag. So this month for our swag, we got a nice pen here to use, and I can always use writing utensils. I'm always losing them or taking them to another room and forgetting to bring them back, so that is great. And then we have our bonus fat quarter. It looks like it is rainbow frogs, so probably not something I would jump on if I saw it in a fabric store to purchase, but it is very cute and definitely stands out. I'll find a way to use it in some way. So there is that. And I also know we all don't love the same fabrics. So while it might not scream to me as something that I would love, I'm sure there are a lot of people who got it and were ecstatic by it. So that is fine. Definitely something I understand. So we have a lot of items here, right? So we have the bonus fat quarter and the swag, and then we have that block of the month flower, the thread catcher, and the table runner to work on. So I have a ton of projects to work on this month. I am really, really excited about it. Let me know what you think of this month's box. Are you loving everything that came in it? Did something catch your eye? If you receive this box, let me know what you think of it. Are you enjoying this new block of the month where they're going to build on each other and we'll have a quilt at the end? I really love to see that shift, and it definitely tells me that this company is listening to people who are purchasing the box and definitely trying to improve it and taking everybody's comments and opinions into consideration. So I am super happy to see that I can make these blocks and then bring them together into a quilt very easily. All right, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.